Hi, my name is Marissa LeMay, and I'm going to talk a little bit about my Bigger Impact Technology project. I decided to update our school's acceptable use policy. I just thought it's honestly something that I'd never really looked at before up until this point. And I've been at the school for about 3 years now. And when I looked at it, I noticed that it only talked about computers, which we have way more technology than that at our school right now. We have Chromebooks, we have a smartboard, we have document cameras, we have LearnPads. So I knew that just seeing the computers that it was definitely out of date. And then also it talked about discs, which I haven't seen, our school use discs in, well, ever since I've been there. So I knew that it was probably something that needed to be updated. I went ahead and I contacted our technology administrator, and he thought it was a good idea and something that definitely needed to be looked into. This was his first year here at Hiawatha Elementary School, and he had no idea when the last time it was updated was, and so it was something that I decided to take on. When I was updating the acceptable use policy, I was trying to keep in mind what kinds of technology I can incorporate instead of just having computers in there, because I wanted to make sure that it covered all the technology that we have in our building. That way, if there was ever a huge issue where maybe parents needed to look at the policy, or if, heaven forbid, a big incident happened and it needed to go to court, where it was something that all that technology was covered within the policy to kind of cover the school district and whatever problem there might have been. So I was trying to think as an administrator and think what problems could be prevented from me updating the policy and including all the technology that there was in my school. So I tried to kind of think of it in that perspective. Most of the things that I changed in there were changing computer to just technology, since there are so many different types of technology at our school. It kind of covered all of them at the same time. And then I took out some of the outdated words like discs and things like that and tried to update it as best as possible. I also attached a document with this video, and there are actually 3 different versions of the technology acceptable use policy on there. The first one is the original. The second has highlighted words in yellow, and the highlighted words are the words that I changed. Those were my changes to the document. And then the third copy is just the document with my changes in it, but not the highlighting. So you're welcome to check that out, and thanks a bunch.